without them.
Yeah, pretty much.
And what a motley crew we are.
Yep. Today we're welcoming back our good friend Gizmo Hibiki to the live stream, and also to the never-ending technical difficulties that come along with being a member of the Motley crew. Today I've had to wrestle with the fact that Duck Station forgot what controller I was using and how I was supposed to be using it. I had to remap all of my controls today. Today we're playing Monkey Party.
Or at
Monkey
least
Ape Escape. There we go.
Attempt.
We're trying to. By the way, Gizmo, have I shown you my new toy?
Or this
Oh wait, you're right.
This is from Vince Cole. We be calling it Ape Escape.
I said, hey, what's going on? Well, I wake up in the morning, step outside.
Yeah.
Then I get a real high and night. Dream the time of my life, so what's going on?
Thank you. I guess thank you, Turret Bot.
You'll be here all week.
From Portal.
You'll be here all week. This is
What do you pull?
So while Gizmo's getting things sorted out, I'm just gonna be like trying to
I'm gonna go over what I did pick up on my Steam library. Oh right, one of the free games I got from, I guess from a sale was Solstice.
Solstice.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I got it. I was like, no,
Not the NES game Solstice with the banging intro.
No, it was just. I think it was. I'm gonna look at the store page. Yeah, it's done by the Solstice is done by Devolved Reply Game Studios and published by Maximum Entertainment. Released in September 19th, 2022. It's sort of a hack and slash.
Where we left off last time, so I'm just gonna have to.
I know where I left off last time.
That's one I picked up. I finally did pick up SF6 finally, but I got the year 1 and 2 pass with it. So. Yeah, so I came prepared for when we do eventually have some casual matches. Dawn comes.
For Solstice?
The Solstice. Yep.
So were we in
Solstice?
Futurama Spectre's Factory or something?
I believe. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I left off at the last stage line.
Oh, Kalido.
Yeah, Landers.
I've been saying Oakley Dokley for a long time now. I'm surprised you didn't mention it yet.
Not as bad would have but I got a long ass backlog and I'm trying to at least fix that.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, actually that gives me an excuse to actually for me to go through DMC3 since I picked it up on Switch.
Yeah, I got video games again.
If you're gonna go through if you're thought about going through DMC3, the Switch Special Edition is the way to go.
I know.
Fair enough.
After that, I still need to go back to the battle network and finish, the 4, 5, and 6. And
I got
I gotta play 4. Like,
Ooh. Oh god, is it one of those games?
Star Force collection for my birthday. So at least I can go and show her and say, the game from my childhood. Mind you, I gotten Star Force 2 from one of my uncles on my mom's side of the family. And that was basically my first Mega Man game that I ever got. Weirdly enough, it's like my dad never even picked up any of the Mega Man games himself.
I started getting into Mega Man proper was through the X series. The X, not X. Mega Man X. X what?
And it's
X1
good for to start off with.
Yeah. Once I actually learned some of the speedrunning strats, I was like, okay, I could incorporate this for a race through at some point. That happens.
Every time I think of like X4, I always think of Zero going, hoo-ha-ho! Like he's from Speed Racer.
Yeah,
Like the fox.
because starting with X5 and 6, they pretty much retained both Shotaro Morikuba and Ryotaro I's voices for X and Zero.
Hero Sakura
It's how funny how it's kind of funny how all three of X's EAs would eventually be featured in Naruto. Kentaro Ito as Choji, Shotaro Morikuba as Shikamaru, and Takahiro Sakurai as Sasori.
and Akira Sakurai was also Yuzuru Kira.
Oh, I think you got it now.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
Okay. Huh. Purple.
Why?
So let's see. Settings.
So I'm currently downloading a torrent that has an estimated arrival time of 57 years. It's a good thing I don't actually care about it. 57
What
years.
the fuck, come on. We're all gonna be dead by this point. At that point.
Oh, maybe. No,
There
speak
will
for
be no more
yourself.
Bentley crew
Speak
by
for
then.
yourself. I'm gonna be in a robot body in space.
Or
No.
just freaking.
No, unfortunately we
Or in my case,
No,
just a
that-
hop you. Fuck it.
No. Oh, now we gotta go into certain things. Rest
Oh,
in
yeah.
peace, Divisions.
Voice of. Yeah, who is it? Lilo and Stitch and Spirit Away.
And
Ring check.
God, fuck. I felt like I got shot when I read that. Oh,
yeah, I kinda did
bad
too.
week. Bad couple of weeks for shit like that. And Vic Mignogna's got cancer. Her fucking
Well,
Devin
what?
Chase is dead.
Yeah, but Vic got
Prostate.
Jeremy Clark
cancer.
also announced he has cancer.
Yeah, Jeremy Clarkson's thankfully in remission. That news that he had cancer was from back
At the
when they were
very
filming the last season of Clarkson's Farm, but he's doing good. So
the very least,
Vic
Vic's-
apparently.
At the- At the very least, Vic's cancer, or at the stage where it was at, is treatable.
Yes.
That's what they found about it.
Yeah, and I also had.
And the thing about, the thing that some people would not know about the shape is like, it feels every time she was in something, seeing it, she actually did really good as a child actress.
Yes, she did.
Like, there's very few child actors or actresses that could really sell you on all sense, you know. Oh, they don't have, like, the acting chops, like, trained actors and whatnot.
Yep.
Although I think, hey, Alex, I might have blown your mind in telling you that, that Michael Chick was in Spirit Away.
Yeah, that was a little bit.
That's
I didn't
actually-
realize that.
Yeah. Chickless
That's
was,
by the way-
Chickless was
By the way-
Chihiro's father.
By the way, speaking of people who have passed away recently, rest in peace to Riichi Seikei, who passed away at the age of 59. He was the motion capture actor for Cloud and Advent Children. He was the suit actor for various Kamen Rider and Super Sentai shows. He was actually the suit actor for Dylan in Power Rangers RPM.
Oh, yeah. That is
wow.
true. This is true.
Yeah. He also played that stupid lion thing from Dino Charge, but I don't give a shit about Dino Charge. But he was also in the good version, which was Kyoryuger, so that was cool. He's a staple of like sword fighting and action shows and things like that. And apparently he not only did he do the motion capture for Cloud, he did some of the motion capture for Sephiroth as well.
Interesting.
Double duty.
Yeah, so he played both the hero and the villain.
In a manner
Yeah.
speaking.
In a manner of speaking. That's great. I like it when actors do stuff like that. You don't get.
Yeah. Which that even reminds me how Masakazu Morita, before he made his foray into voice acting, he also did some motion capture prior.
Yeah, he was the motion capture for Zell in Final Fantasy VIII.
And funnily enough, he was able to land a role as Bano in one of the Kamen Rider series.
And then he would eventually make his voice acting debut as Tidus.
Yes.
What a
And we will
debut
eventually
that
get to see
was.
how Bono is in the Goku Drive.
Final Fantasy X is a bad
Which,
game.
funnily enough, did land him multiple various roles. Like
Alex.
Keiji from Sengoku Basara.
Alex, let me tell you something.
Saki Ichiko.
The plot is not nearly as dumb as Spoonie makes it out to be.
I'm not even referencing Spoonie. I just don't like the gameplay.
Which is
Let's
fine.
see.
I haven't really delved too far into Final Fantasy X and myself.
Okay.
Well, I have spawned in Gizmo. Are you ready to start playing?
Almost.
Awesome.
Alright. Looking at these seasons.
And I am. And honestly,
Okay.
it is good to know. It is interesting to know where Morita got his start.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it helped us be like, yeah, this is where he started, but we all know him for his voice as
Yeah. Yeah, on top of the fact this would land him multiple roles, like the aforementioned Maeda Keiji in Basara, Marco Phoenix in One Piece, and, multiple characters in Dragon Ball, particularly Vegeta's brother, Tarble, Whis, and in the filler episode of Dragon Ball Super, Copy Vegeta.
Who would then be voiced by Brian Drummond in the English dub.
Yep.
Not as
I was about to say he would be voiced by Brock Lesnar, and I was like, what?
Yeah, so-
My client, Brock Lesnar, is going to voice act in this here a video, a game.
Okay, I got it. Give me a minute.
Alright.
Hey guys, I'm Brock Lesnar, and I'm here to kick your ass.
Shall play the...
I've got
So,
a really high-pitched
Link is in
annoying
broadcast
voice.
chat.
Oh, God. Almost like I used to use steroids and not enough testosterone.
Or maybe you're like, no, Alex, you're like, Mike
Okay,
Tyson.
are you ready?
You should hear either my dad or Lopez do the Mike Tyson impression. They are really good at it.
You gotta have that good lift going on.
You ready?
Get the lift.
All right,
Yeah.
I have no idea where we are. I have no idea what we're doing, but sure, I'm fucking ready. Let's go.
Alright.
Ready?
Alright, feel
Go.
free to share your link for your stream.
It's in broadcast chat.
Alright.
Get over
A
here.
moment, I'm gonna pull it up. So,
Alright.
What?
Alright.
Looking
looking at the achievements for DMC3.
Oh, right.
Okay, special edition.
Okay,
Okay.
so this is played like an
Game
actual
on.
thing.
Finish the
Okay.
game on normal.
Yes. It's played. Yeah, you
Finish the
forgot
game on normal,
that it
hard,
uses,
very hard. Let's see. Oh God! Finish the game on Dante Must Die mode with any character, and finish the game on Heaven or Hell mode.
Heaven or hell.
Yeah.
That's rough.
And you better start learning how to extra physics tied to everything.
Yeah, no, I just booted it up DMC3 Special
all-
Edition right now, and I'm just looking at some of these achievements. They seem pretty straightforward.
Because let me tell you
Yeah.
though, it's not as straightforward. Especially when Heaven or Hell, I think, has everything on.
I think it.
Heaven or Hell's the one shot mode, right?
I think either that or Dante Must Die.
Because one's the one mode where you get one shot, but you one shot everyone as well.
It's a double-edged sword, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just booted it up, Sonic, so like, let's see. I think I'll probably just play it on normal just to get myself familiar with the controls. Let's see. Huh, what the heck? Okay, turn on gold or yellow. What the heck?
So I think what was it? So just fact check on me. So yellow is like the old school save system, checkpoint system that they did in 1 and 2, where if you fail a level and you don't have the orbs to continue, then you restart. And then I think gold is the one where if you have where it'll just drop you off at the next checkpoint other than
Well, because this is my first foray into DMC.
let me double check just to make sure, because sometimes I get the two mixed. Okay. Yes! Pick gold mode for the first playthrough.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Hell mode is both of y'all take one hit. That like enemies die in one hit and you die in one hit. Hell and Hell mode is enemies take normal amounts of damage and you die in one hit.
But I think they had that in the later games, so...
Okay.
I don't remember if they added it to the Switch version.
I'm playing the special edition DMC3 on Switch.
Well, there's
So
only
hence
one
why I
edition.
got it on sale.
Yeah, there's only one edition on Switch, which is
Yeah.
the special edition.
Did the PC version ever get the special edition, or is it the regular
Nah, that was-
edition?
No, they only got,
Yeah, the
you only
PC.
got like
No, the PC version does have the special edition, but it's not the Switch special edition. The Switch special edition is the one with all the added features, and they never added those features into the PC version.
So if you're gonna play PC, then you're gonna have to mod that stuff in yourself.
Yeah.
Let's go! Which is a little lame, but
Yeah.
keep in mind, Devil May Cry 3 was not designed with style switching in mind.
Yeah.
So the style switching basically
So so if you're wondering why Dante hates style switching sound in DMC3 is essentially the frying pan sound from Berserk 2016, 2017. That's why.
But having co-op. The game, that version's got co-op.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Gold mode it is.
Yes, go for gold mode if it's your first, if you're playing.
Oh. Okay. Now I'm at the game mode. I got between original and freestyle.
Now the real question is, though, Zero is...
Now make sure you also turn on turbo mode in the settings as well. Because it makes the game play a little bit faster.
I'm sorry. You were saying, Tony? Because I'm at the menu where it's got. I could play either in original or freestyle mode.
It's the main game settings before you start the game.
Yeah.
Make sure you select turbo mode.
Oh.
What's the lack of music in this area since I'm in Spectrum Land?
Turbo mode.
Ambiance.
Is this still?
It
Does
makes
the game still
just
run at?
it still looks.
The game
it's
still
just-
run at 60 FPS.
Yeah, but it's like it makes everything run just that little bit faster. Makes it feel a
Can
little
you make it
faster, you know what I mean? Because it's like the timing on it will. Because when I played through and I forgot, it was like played through on the PC
Okay,
port,
I see what I gotta do now.
and then I forgot. Oh shit! I gotta put on the turbo mode.
Ow.
I was like,
I
no
think
wonder things
that's-
felt that little bit slow.
That's kind of a similar case when I was playing through Fire Emblem Warriors on Switch. I ended up changing the, sacrificing a bit of the graphics for more, so the game could run at a consistent frame rate. At least that's what I did.
Let's try that again. A bit more gusto.
Let's see, for my first playthrough, original freestyle.
So,
Style and weapons, changing configuration, but
So-
freestyle, freely change styles and weapons. Huh.
Yeah. I don't think that was in the original. That was in the old special edition. So I can't say.
Not sure which I should go for my first. Yeah, I guess I'll probably when I get to doing a hard or subsequent difficulty playthroughs, I'll probably opt for freestyle. Okay.
Dang, everybody.
well, assuming he hasn't died before yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, most likely gonna be Cerberus.
Alright. Original mode I shall try.
So,
So it should be Cerberus then. That's
so
gonna
I was
go.
telling. So a while ago, I was telling. Well, so as it turns out, August 25th is when Digimon Tamers on Blu-ray comes out.
I did the English version.
Yeah, the English version, because Discotek has to separate releases.
Ah,
Let's
just
put it
like
thi-
they did with their loop on the third part 4.
Let's put it this way. The only reason why the dub and the sub are getting separate Blu-ray releases is because you can't sync the Digimon dub with the Japanese.
Which is as the case with the aforementioned loop on the third part 4.
Technically, you can sync them up with Lupin, but the thing is, that would have
Yeah.
required editing the video masters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's
And
the
the
They're
thing.
fact
not
that-
allowed to do.
And
Here's the
sadly,
thing,
the Japanese version ends up being the more definitive, more proper version.
here's the thing, Alex. Is if you were to edit the, you would have to edit the audio. You would have to add in new audio for the English release to work with the Japanese version, like they did with the releases of Battle of Adventures and Runaway Pokemon, because they initially cut out some scenes from those OVAs.
Yeah, they've done that.
Now,
before.
so essentially, they're pretty much playing the original Japanese footage over it.
No, what I mean is like you have to make new audio.
Yeah.
Oh, for the dub to sync up. Otherwise, you're gonna get a brief bit where we're just cutting to the Japanese audio.
Yeah.
They've done both of those.
Oh, I remember how you were talking about how One Punch Man.
Man. How much I really did enjoy season 1. Things kind of hit the fan with
We
2.
all love season 1, and I'll admit, I actually season 2 when it first came out.
Season
Yeah.
2 is better when you watch the Blu-ray, but 3,
Yeah.
3 is just what the heck.
happened, man.
Yeah, because, time constraints, and to be honest, have you seen those manga panels? I highly doubt
Yeah.
Because it's like
than any Plex levels of dedication.
You give your series to be animated by JC staff, you're in for a bad time.
Bingo is like basic staff can't work.
They
It's
can do some good stuff.
They can do some good stuff when they know what they're
When
doing.
you compare it to
because Bandai's not giving them the production time to do it. And they're expected to do season 3 part 2 sometime next year.
Which the promotion for that is just basically the same poster for season 3, but just flipped.
Yeah.
Dear God, it's gonna.
I don't think he's gonna do well. It's gonna be I mean, if anyone who's read the manga and you've seen those panels, I'm like, there's no way they're gonna compare
It gets even.
it.
There's
like
nothing to salvage.
Only salvage is to get Studio Bones back to working on it.
Actually, it was Madhouse that worked on it.
Madhouse.
But Madhouse, I could have sworn went bankrupt a while ago.
No, I think they're the ones that are working on the My Hero Academia anime.
No, that was Bones.
Bones?
Yeah, Studio Bones did MHA.
I guess speaking of anime stuff, hey, JJK season 2, I mean season 3, the announcement came out.
Season
Right.
part 2. That's
You know,
gonna be-
bitch, I would let you out, but that tone of voice you took with me is making me less inclined to do so.
How's it going?
Is that the chick who sounds
Well,
like
don't
who
just
got
stand
Misty
there.
voice actor?
Get me out of here!
No.
I can't reach you from here.
Because I'm playing off of the
I've got to find a way in there.
There
the
must
version
be
I'm
a way in
playing
here
this off of
somehow. I remember that they
this
walked
off
me
on my
around that
PS5
way.
is
It took a
the,
long time. Just find a way and get
it
me out of here.
Is the original
Will you
voice acting
hurry
for the
up?
PS2 version.
Okay.
Oh, hurry
PS2 or
up, please
PS1?
get me out of here. It's
PS1.
cold. I'm scared and I have a fear of heights.
Now let's get some carpets in.
So now
Oh, dang, done. You bet.
now one thing to keep in mind as well for like some people who are quick to point out how in regards to Discotech putting out in regards to Discotech doing the Blu-ray release for gamers, they kind of got on the people have gotten on Discotech's case for the way they were upscaling taking the original Digimon Adventures Blu-ray and
Discotech did a better job than the guys who did the original.
yeah, they did.
Landing.
But people use
Landing.
a screenshot from an episode where they were out of focus. As in, it's one of those far off, one of those shots
I was
where
gonna
everybody
say,
is
like if
far
it's
off.
something that you can't fucking see, like especially in motion, I don't give a shit.
As long as they can do a good job of maintaining the pristine quality of it, I'm good.
Come on, you
Know what I mean?
stupid monkey.
But all the more reason I was so hesitant with getting DBZ on home Blu-rays. Well, every release that Funimation put out is beyond fucked. It's like, great, thanks, Funimation. Now you've given me an excuse to avoid your releases. A plague that it is.
Stupid monkey, let me in!
Okay.
Let me in!
Okay, let's see. Force, Basic Styles, Swordmaster, Trickster, Royal Guard, and
Yeah, so Trickster's gonna be where you're going for mobility. Swordmaster, you're gonna have to get some investment in, but that eventually gets you more stuff with your attacks.
Okay.
Royal Guard takes a little more skill to use. And it's
Basically,
parry.
Royal Guard is parry.
And then Gunslinger, probably the least useful out of all four of them.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, the guns were heavily beefed up in 2. They got nerfed later on.
Well, not Not really.
Or
You can still
the other
use
way
guns,
around.
It's just like not
Yeah,
really.
it's the other way around.
They're not something you're made of.
Well, let's just say that guns in DMC2 were like the
this
be-all
bites.
end-all for that game, because that game doesn't want you to have fun. That game wants you to suffer.
Considering the guy who would eventually be to do DMC3 was brought up for 2, it's like, oh shoot. And the only thing they were able to program, salvage from that is giving Dante Stinger attack.
So we got everything for.
Okay, stop.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Every time you
Styles,
see,
yeah, the mission.
every time,
That's a really good look.
Okay, let's see. Custom.
every time you see Dante in DMC, do Stinger, all you can think is him going.
This
And,
bites.
and funnily enough, that sort of move would be carried into Sengoku's roster, specifically with Katakura Kojiro. So we could get some forward momentum.
Iconic move, actually, almost any action.
Okay, then that's
Yeah,
actually
Virgil
pretty
even
good.
has a Stinger.
But in Kojiro's case, he can do it like 3 times. It's included in 2 heroes as a
And
playable
then one
character.
more round of Mitsuzu.
So,
But he's got some really good armor going on. That could use for a build.
Okay. No, I'm not the styles menu. So is that basically okay? I can choose.
yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
basically where you switch styles manually.
Okay. Because I am playing on original mode.
If you're playing OG mode, that's all you're gonna do. Except for
You're
points.
playing on the... You're playing... Hey. Mode. Oh, then
Yeah, I'm
you're-
playing it on Switch.
No, as in if you're playing it on the... How the Switch...
Damn it.
Which would,
Okay. Right. Okay. Stun.
Wanna know how-
melee attacks?
So there's like a series of videos. There's like a series of Star Fox parody videos that was on the internet where
Okay.
where Falco was apparently listening to vocal fight to lock in.
Hey man, we all have those lock-in songs.
Well, it's not my fault.
Bitch!
Alright, nice.
Call me a walking stereotype, but it's the fucking touch.
Ow! Hey! Couldn't you bring me down a little more
I'm
gently?
starting to get
Well, it's not my fault.
Okay. Melee.
Didn't you see that the cage fell on its own?
Pause.
That's the
Okay.
thanks I get. Hope you didn't hit your head too hard.
Gunfire.
I'll
Lady,
pretend
I've
I
been
didn't
busy
hear
collecting
that.
the
Now,
fucking monkey.
where is Spectre?
I haven't found him yet.
What about Jake?
Nope.
Oh, what have you been doing all this time? Let's go, we've got to find them.
Yeah, I feel you there, Spike.
Where are you going?
Yeah.
I'm going
I
back
feel
to
you,
the lab.
Lee.
We can't find them or
Okay.
beat them without our equipment.
Oh, look.
Besides, you don't
So-
need me here.
Ooh, okay, so yeah. Looks like next up on the DLC. On the
Yeah.
update list, we got Lagai, Chris, and Soragio. That's out.
So Gizmo, in regards to
Good work then.
Gizmo, in regards to Digimon Tamers is Blu-ray release, how much of it are you looking forward to?
8.
8 out of 10? I'd say 8 out of 10 your rating.
Fuck.
That's fine.
What?
I've seen a couple people on Twitter having discovered or having been watching Tamers for the first time, and they actually really liked it.
Alright. Slowly starting to get the hang of this.
Yeah.
Aw! God dang
And
it!
you can jump on
You
top
crushed
of
my
the down
pizza.
enemies to do a bit of a cool special interaction.
Ah, Professor,
If
Although-
they're
are you
already-
hurt?
Although,
No,
I'm gonna
no.
give you a recap.
Don't
as to
worry
what
about me.
You ended
I'm
up,
fine.
Not
How are
being
you?
around for
Are you okay?
Digimon. We finished
I'm
up
fine.
0-2.
Good.
Then
Well,
we
I'm glad to
watched,
see that you're all right. Oh, what a predicament I'm in.
the-
I need to get out of
the
here and
fourth
back to the
OVA
lab.
Digimon
Do you
Adventure
think you can
series.
help me?
It's Diablomon Strikes
Sure,
Back,
but how do I get in there?
Alex, I believe there's a
The
certain
entrance
quote
is at the
from
very
Star
top.
Wars Episode
You should
9
be able to get in
line
here
that
from there.
applies there.
All right, I'll be right there.
Somehow, Diablomon returned.
Literally. Like, literally, that's how that's the premise of the movie.
Yeah,
Somehow
and he's
Diablomon
back.
came back.
I'm sitting here being all, what the fuck is a Diablo?
Diablomon
In the
is
dub,
the...
he's referred to as Diaboro.
Yeah.
In the dub.
I'm wondering, does he have anything to do with Diablo?
Well, no. In the dub they call Diablomon
Damn it.
Diaboromon, on which, of course, is doing the whole L and R thing in most Japanese media.
I get my
So,
Somebody hurt.
Do I really just need to get up here?
and then we ended up going through the travesty that is Digimon, right?
Brother.
And then I ended up getting
It was a travesty.
And then more
Nothing to
recently,
sell.
I ended up figuring hearing they put All-Star in the original Digimon movie.
Gotcha.
And then I was absolutely mortified witnessing PS Ben. Well, I wouldn't take a look at me in some bit in that same movie. I was like, dear God, that's awful.
What?
The whole bit where from the Digimon movie where they fight is one yes. I'm like, dear God, this is awful.
No!
Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to subject me to that at some point.
I am not going to, but I think Gizmo would be more than interested in doing that.
Hey! Got it!
Hey, I'm the guy who gets subjected to that. So someone's got to do it.
Take me. No!
Oh, I read him.
Dude, be spending more time
Beat
just
the boss.
Yep.
We done?
Just beat him.
you spend more time playing this game just going around the story and collecting supplies.
Oh, you can tell this is a Sega game.
How can you
That
tell?
was the Sonic Spin Dash sound effect. Oh wait, this isn't Sega. Fuck, Sega made the other game about monkeys. Sega made Monkey Ball.
No, that was the Yakuza.
Toshihiro Nagoshi.
So,
I also had Monster by Bill Banana.
Yeah. Oh, right. That reminds me. Gang of Dragons. The people that work with Nagoshi working, going to other companies after the
Yeah.
project got
Basically shut
banned.
down on the job.
Yeah, it's like they said we are now former members of this. Like, oh, come on, play that game.
Come on, Don.
Never gonna
Never
exist.
as Don. We're never gonna be able to play as Don Lee eating up people.
Yeah. Too bad the
Don Lee's fucking awesome.
I love Don Lee.
Don Lee loves you too.
If you don't know who Don Lee is, go watch Train to Busan.
Train to Busan and a few other ones. Also show more of his martial arts prowess too.
Yeah.
And then there's like one.
He's a big buff Korean guy.
Thanks for
And he also
saving
does.
me.
He's also really
I'm
good
so
at
glad to
boxing.
see you, and glad to see you're safe.
Well, we already know
You've
that.
gotten stronger.
Well, this is the first race.
Thanks
that
to your
Gizmo has
gadgets,
officially won.
Professor.
No, the gadgets don't contain
I don't
any
even know
real.
where I am in regards
It's
to you
all in
guys.
how you were able to use them. The true power is
Or
inside
rather, I
of you,
should say,
Spike.
Congratulations.
You've grown.
A winner.
You've learned a lot, and you've truly become stronger.
Congratulations! We know.
You think so?
Gizmo.
Thanks, Professor,
Congratulations,
but I don't feel any different.
celebration. I just fucking died
By the way,
again.
Spike, have you been able to find Spectre yet?
Remember, how the fuck do I
No.
set
Okay, I'll go back to the lab and fix the equipment. If we don't
So,
hurry, Spectre may
series
change
finale of the
history
Amazing
forever and
Digital
destroy
Circus.
us all.
Came
Well,
out.
I'm
I
afraid there isn't much
heard,
time
yeah.
left,
watched
Spike.
it over the
Maybe you
weekend,
should continue to
and
search for Spectre in the
like-
amusement park.
It's
I have to-
our.
It
I
could
now have
be
to put up with
dangerous,
the
so
fact that my
promise me
favorite
that you'll be
character
careful.
is
I
dead.
will.
Omni?
It's
Omni is not dead.
Right,
Omni is
there you
also
go.
not my favorite character.
Jax.
Yeah.
Omni was close to my favorite. Omni was close to my favorite character. She was my second favorite character.
Gross.
It was Jax.
Yeah. Why is Omni being my second favorite character gross?
Yeah.
And the
Look, I
fact
gotta-
she's in Fortnite.
Look, I want to see how that Flossie humps. That's
So
So, like, what was the
You
whole
think
thing
it-
anyway? That did they escape from there, or?
okay.
Couple
Okay,
things.
so if you don't care about spoilers, spoiler warning for the ADC movie/series finale.
Now,
Yeah, okay, so it's less Sword Art Online and more Soma.
Yeah, that feels like
Huh?
Okay, so all of the characters aren't trapped in a virtual world. The characters are brain scans of human beings that are now trapped in a virtual world.
Then they
And
kinda just throw it out.
essentially, Kane was their sort of overseer, the guy meant to sort of keep them happy while they were being studied. But yeah, but the thing that happened was the Kane kind of went rogue and went a little bit crazy, went a little bit nutty, and ate his brother Abel. Yeah.
somewhere along the way, Shadow the Hedgehog appears.
Yeah,
He is
Shadow
all-
the Hedgehog showed up, and it was a little bit strange. Anyways, and so ultimately, after they destroyed Kane by accident, but not really, because Kane's kind of integral to the whole system.
He got acquainted with Next Step.
Yeah, he managed to undelete himself from the recycle bin.
Well, after a meeting with X Step.
Yeah, that's essentially, yeah.
I guess lived in focus for a while. Jack, crap.
Yeah, Jax went crazy and abstracted off screen, and I'm not against the concept of
I'm like, I would have liked to see it happen.
My problem is Jax is co-lead in this stupid show. When I say stupid, like I don't like it. Yeah, Jax is the male lead of this show. Shut the fuck up. And you know, he is an integral aspect of this series. And the fact it wouldn't have bothered me so much, the fact that he abstracted off screen, if it hadn't been for the fact that they didn't Omni goes into his brain and confronts his inner demons, and they have like a whole montage about their friendship and relationship, where Stevie Wonder plays, and they don't fucking do anything. He's still a fucking eye monster at the end of the movie.
The abstract.
Yeah, like what was the point of Tommy going into his brain and fighting off his inner demons if they weren't gonna fucking fix him? Oh, shit. Like, it's not like Asuka stayed dead at the end of Evangelion. No, it's not like
They
hell
would.
in fucking. No.
I will say though, what my friend is going to see this is herself died. But didn't say because the person next to her, like some kid,
This
Jack, no.
And I sent you a funny edit right before I read that part where it's just like the show was written by Mr.
Yeah.
Cuts the black,
Yeah,
like
that's,
what? That's it.
It cuts out and then goes straight, cuts the black for a little bit and we'll go on the credits.
No,
Just like how the
for the-
Sopranos did.
Yeah, for The Sopranos, I appreciated that because, like, we entered at essentially a random part of the exit at essentially a random part of the play. So it's not that big of a deal.
Plus,
to
it's
me,
also
that is,
left up to like
you know,
interpretation as well.
Yeah, if he died or, you know, if he didn't, you know, that.
It's
Because, like,
just
I don't.
left up to interpretation.
I disagree with the idea that it's a good idea that Tony died. I don't. I don't think that's the best definitive thing that you can possibly do with.
Exactly a way I would go out.
Yeah, some people say, hey, that it was like there's only one way you could have done that, and it's foreshadowed throughout the thing. And I think it's kind of a more effective subversion if
Jackson
if Tony didn't die in that instance, but you know, and then and the thing is, the thing that I saw a lot of people talking about leading up into this was that maybe it should have been Pomni who abstracted, and like you have to have like you have to have the fucking nihilist go into her brain and is like, and he realizes, well, you know, if nothing really matters, then I guess this doesn't matter. Then I guess if I die, it doesn't matter. Then I guess I might as well save you. You know, that kind of thing. Like that would have been really cool. But they didn't do that. You know what else would have been really cool is if in the end, and you know, because I'm not against the idea of them, you know, being essentially trapped in the digital world forever. Okay?
They kind of just
everything that they did could have been done incredibly well. But the problem is they had about a third of the runtime they needed to accomplish what they did. And what they did was, you know, what they ultimately wound up doing was, how do I steer? There we go.
Yeah,
What they ultimately wound up doing was just not what I would have called satisfying.
It's like this should have had like maybe about 2 or 3 episodes.
You could have
Just let
dedicated
everything
an
go.
entire. You could have dedicated an entire season of the show. To it.
Jake, you don't have to do this.
This should have been
Just come back
a
to the lab.
2-season endeavor.
Don't even bother, Spike. You and I have always been good
Honestly,
competitors.
I also
Like you
feel
have,
like
This
you
is
have
it.
one
just
season
Let's settle this once
of like
and for
general
all.
intrigue and
Let's
settling
see
about
who's
circus,
really
and then
the
you have
best.
you know
Let's
tidbits
go.
and stuff through there. And then at the end of the season, they you know that can be season finale. Is Kane getting deleted, right? And so then they have to.
This guy.
They have to, you know, the rest of the season 2 is them learning to live without him and you know, sort of constructing their own adventures and learning how to go through things like that. You know, like there's all kinds of stuff. Plenty of things that you can accomplish.
Isn't Glitch like an independent company though?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they are.
Independent with like, I think also be funding to them too.
True. I'm just saying.
Right.
But it's
If
like,
they'd said, if Kane died in the season finale, and it's like stay tuned for season 2, here's our Kickstarter.
one
I
I
would
feel like that they could
I
have
would
used
support the Kickstarter.
How would you embed that there will be a continuation, but it's going to be a comic book?
It's like,
So there is an amazing
The
Kickstarter
book is
manga.
not completely filled. It probably might not.
They do have an amazing Digital Circus manga. There is some other stuff in the background. Me personally, like, here's the thing. Gooseworks has said that, you know, there was potential for like 5 seasons of content in Amazing Digital Circus, but you just wanted to end it without
Yeah.
without
There's probably still a fandom.
The amount of harassment.
yeah.
like yes, you just wanted to end it without stretching it out as like a forever thing. There wasn't a regular. Yeah,
Which I'm like, that's
I
not that.
I'm not happy about it, but I understand. Now, what I can't understand is not having, you know, a little bit more because they made like sequel film out of like just excluding episode 8. Because they did episode 8 Circus the Last Act, which, you know, fucking great idea, guys. Absolutely fantastic concept there. My problem with it is this entire thing, this last episode, should have been a feature-length episode in and of itself. You can get away with fleshing all that out. There's stuff inside Jack's brain that we didn't see. There's stuff inside, there's stuff, lines from Kinger and Kane, etc. that never got paid off. Things like that. But we are well within plenty of ability to make more content going. Especially like we could have easily made in another 45, 50 minutes or so. Out of you got to about an hour. Like have more scenes with them figuring out how to like try and fix up the world. Because one of the things that Kane did was Kane was maintaining the planet, essentially the planet, the world. Kane was maintaining the world, and without him, the world starts falling. So that's I understand. one of the things they could have done is how do I open up the monkey?
And
In-game item?
It's the remote
an item
control
again.
card.
Okay.
You're talking about the boxes, right?
Ah, yes, the natural reaction being run over by a remote card.
Now the internet has decided to be a complete and utter bag about this ending.
Yeah, then.
For a number of there are a number of things that people are bitching about.
I think Blue Bowl feel like may have
So-
gotten like before they moved. What they feel they still went through.
Yeah,
Oh no!
I honestly say, like, there's still semblance of like a good finale to it. It's just couldn't split up. It was split up over 2-3 acts or something, 2-3 episodes. So, possibly they ended on it because they wanted to do the universe.
Yeah, since that's probably their
Gameoverse
next
is
priority.
the same creative team.
It's, yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's not the same showrunner. Like I understand where you're coming from, but but it's like saying that they I forgot about this thing. It's like saying that they forgot how to create, I don't know, Firefly, but they wrote it or something. Well, yeah, it's Fox. Fox are fucking stupid. And for the record, I love both of those shows. Like,
Jake!
What?
Well, you were acting like a shonen rival. That's what you were doing.
Jake! Are you okay?
Spike? I...
Whether it be because
Oh, this
maybe they
is
wanna
so
make it
weird.
stronger, maybe because, you
I
know,
don't
they're
remember.
tired of the internet discord and
I
decided
can't
to
remember what I've been
fight.
doing.
That's
Are
also
you
the reason
okay?
why
Don't you remember
maybe they just got
anything at
burned
all?
out.
Have you forgotten about the apes? Or about working
Yeah,
with
but that
Spectre?
far into the show,
Spectre?
I mean, come on.
Apes? What are you talking
Well, like,
about?
if
I
you-
mean, we have no.
Ow,
It's
ow,
like-
ow,
I have no-
ouch! My head.
Yes, it's really
It's like,
you.
it still feels
You're
like
back
it's
to
like there
normal.
could've been more.
I'm so glad to see you again.
I
Like, maybe they wanted to try and do
do
more
remember
filler, but
something
it's
about
like,
Spectre
I'd say
and
the only
apes
thing
or
like
something.
is like
But what?
trying to get this
Yeah!
like more
I'm
filler
so
episodes
glad you're
going on,
back.
just like-
Let's go tell the professor.
It's like not everything's gotta have like big character moments. Give it everything moment. Give everything like time to breathe in between those moments.
It's just as well.
No, I
yeah,
mean,
like that was one of the big issues that the last season of The Boys had. Was it was all
Who's
either
that?
we're
It's
trying
Spectre.
to have
Spike,
big
I
moments
guess I
with characters
underestimated
people
your
don't
strength.
care about,
You're
or
smarter than
too much
we're
fill.
trying,
I could
or
use
we're
some
trying to
help
have
from you.
too much
Why don't you join me and we'll
too much
try to work
shocking
together.
shit happen at
When we're a
once.
team, no one will be able to
Meanwhile,
beat us.
told
You're
the
crazy
characters
if you
people
think
care
I'll
about are
team up
getting
with you.
sidelined. Now, a lot of people were
Relax.
complaining
Just meet with me.
that characters, characters like
You're looking
Zooble,
for me
like
anyway.
Ragatha,
You'll find me in my new castle.
etc., didn't get enough focus. And like you could have had entire episodes
Come as my
of
guest.
this series focusing on, and that's what they usually do
I'll
in
be
stuff
waiting.
like various,
Are you really
various shows.
Yeah, I've
Like
gotta
when we
catch
watched
Spectre.
I'm
Why
going
is
with
the
we
you.
camera
watched
having
Oron.
a seizure?
Ouch.
when we watched Oron,
No.
every character
It's
in
better
that
if you go
has
back
a
and help
focus
the
episode.
professor.
Yes.
You need to
Like the
regain
twins
your
don't
strength.
have their own individual focus
The
episodes
professor will
because they're
need your
they
protection.
come as a
Literally
package deal,
inseparable.
but like
Okay, then.
they're a package deal. So you can't have one twin without
Okay.
the other, or that's just
I
how
understand.
that shit goes.
I'll do that. I'll get back right away.
Can you get back there on your own?
Of course. No sweat.
Thanks, I'll need it for PlayStation All-Stars.
Okay then.
Wait, what's that?
I'm going too.
Okay.
Because I mean, I feel like every character there, they all have their layer, so it's not
Spike!
Like, it's not like this isn't like most shows.
Good luck.
A bunch of characters, and, like everyone needs to go back to where they don't, and not really. Heck, maybe they might do like, I don't know, some kind of weird epilogue or some story. Maybe we could see the original trio before Pop.
Yeah, the end of the amazing digital circus, which is as if this franchise didn't have enough references. There's also some fairly hefty references to, of all things, Adventures in the Galaxy of Fantabulous Wonderment, which is a game I thought only I ever played.
It also does feel like
That's unfair to Yahtzee. A lot of people played that game. That's a really good game.
I'd say though, if they wanted to try and if they ever want to try and go back to it, you could have this be like Infinity Train, where it's like new season, new
What?
cast, same setting.
Whoa!
Maybe
Well,
bring
yeah,
back some of the old
you easily could
characters.
do something like that.
Or maybe a prequel, I guess. I don't know. Maybe like
Still would pull from like the same general idea though.
Yeah.
It's just like you're going through like the old cast and seeing how everything goes.
Yeah.
Huh? What? The castle's flying.
If done well.
It could.
I guess, I don't know. I guess the only other thing, more on Jax is, I guess we could say that now people are saying Jax is now the new greatest fumbler of this generation, next to Mordecai.
Yeah.
Mordecai had better luck.
Well, he ended.
Yeah.
Mordecai.
But he did fumble the luck.
Mordecai interrupted. He also interrupted his best bud's
Mordecai has
weddings,
never. Mordecai has never accidentally made a couple of his friends turn into giant blob monsters.
But he did cuck his friend, though.
True.
Well, let's also not forget the fact that.
And he did jump to perfectly fine.
Mordecai was never turned into a
giant blob monster himself.
Well, not only that, but also wasn't turned into a
allegory.
quote-unquote,
Allegory for. I also find it. Many commented on Andor on Saturdays was a thought I had.
Aside from my ketamine induced version of episode.
I brought up a thought of how Jax, with the whole thing about it, Jax's training, it made me wonder: is Jax also if Jax is also supposed to be some sort of allegory, have subtext towards Goose person there, especially against Twitter.
Here's the thing.
Let's go with the whole thing that it is trans or anything. They are trans or anything.
Oh god. Okay, so I have to preface this with one thing here. So, in the weeks leading up to this, people, like, trans people on Twitter were giving Goose shit left and right for putting Jax in the maid costume and putting out the Jax maid costume merch and stuff like that. Like that.
And then there was that one time where they were doing that short part of Kate ending like a minute, then it eventually escalates to get pregnant, to which then he's like, oh, now we're getting weird.
Yeah.
And then it just, suddenly, and then he's just suddenly getting Jackson ball and he's like, wait, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
They were still crazy that was the era for
were-
the game, first of all, people voicing
People
Cosmo
were
and Cosmo.
Yeah, it was Aaron fucking Hansen played Kaufmo the Clown, and credit where it's due, I couldn't tell that was him.
Here's the thing.
I think anybody did.
Well, here's the thing. Aaron Hansen is supposedly to his credit, is actually a somewhat decent voice actor, but at the same time, if you ever watched his playthroughs of games where he tried to voice characters in scenarios where the lines aren't fully voiced, you wouldn't be able to tell.
I mean, I feel that's more like just
Yeah, but at the same time, you would think he'd be able to differentiate between the voices that he does for a whole bunch of characters, so you can tell all of who's what. But at the same time, it's like you can't not undo the funny thing.
Right, like if you see the ADC cast doing, playing
like
Food Simulator, or Left 4 Dead, or Repo, yeah.
Let's also never forget.
Or like TFS, when TFS are doing stuff like that, you'll have Lanny fucking changing between every voice that he does in that show.
Fine, whatever. Especially, I really like his commentary during for Tenkaichi 3. Some of the Dragon Ball games
Yeah,
I dabbled through.
people were speculating that Jax was FTM, which I was on record as saying. I was on record as saying that was fucking stupid as a concept.
Okay,
I can see it.
Not another one.
And I still... And people... There were also... So people were getting on Goose's case for all the maid merch.
And then the second it turns out that
and then episode 9 comes out and people will start speculating, and then Goose starts feeding the flames. And Ragatha's actress Amanda was out on there. And it's just like, hey, can you two shut the fuck up? Like in one
Do not
day,
point it out.
One day, you guys have become worse at this than J.K. Rowling. Like J.K. Rowling is infamous for saying shit online that you shouldn't be saying about your fucking franchise.
It's basically like the last minute, like putting in this last minute, like long out, like right a bit after the series is done, and you're
the Dumbledore fast one. The Dumbledore fast one, except that you're doing it right after the series finale came out. Now nobody's gonna give you that kind of benefit of the doubt.
Or like how Stranger Things had to keep playing all sorts of extra stuff.
Oh god, Stranger Things.
Oh god.
Stranger Things, who may or may not have gotten their ending from Digimon Adventure 2.
Except they did it worse.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Hey, it's like, a lot of people are warming up to Digimon Adventure 2's ending. And, I mean, Alex was like, is it really that bad? How is it that it's not even remotely bad?
No. There are so many other things that are far, far fucking worse.
Yes.
There are other endings in the Digimon franchise that are worse.
I did not try.
Could never be as like Common Rider. None of them really have ever had a bad ending.
Yeah. Honestly, we had a very controversial.
I wonder if that's gonna end up being the. I wonder if that's gonna end up being the case for Digimon Beat Break.
I don't know. Let's see how that goes. At least with Kamen Rider Zets, it's like you got a veteran writer who's been able to come in clutch for the last 3 seasons he's done. So it's like, hey, let's shoot 4 for 4.
So So Tony, why exactly did you want us to subject you to the horrors of Digimon the movie?
Well, someone's gotta be tortured to it.
You don't have to. I told you exactly what you can do.
Watch anything else besides that?
Yeah.
Just watch the
three
uncut
OVAs by themselves. Yes.
The uncut. Yeah, summer films,
Or I could suffer
as they're called.
So Zero, I was
have the exact same first experience with Digman that I did.
So Zero, I was watching part of Hurricane Touchdown in Japanese, and one thing that obviously could not translate into English is the fact that Davis had to translate pretty much everything to Yoli and Cody while they were there.
Ah, right.
Because he was the only one who spoke English.
Okay, here's a
Davis
funny
actually
headline.
taught himself English and to watch American Westerns.
Here's a funny headline for you guys. So,
And then it's like...
Police in Australia are searching for missing magician Daniel Hidden after he vanished without a trace.
Clever, naming that is intentional or not.
Hey, is he potentially invisible right now? Bravo, Mr. Hidden.
That's a fake name, right?
No, it's a real headline I just pulled up here.
Now, something I want to bring up is people are people are seriously arguing against the concept of death of the author now, which is amazing considering that the state of modern media has essentially been homicide of the author for as long as I can remember, and people are insisting that it's like, oh, Goose said she likes this headcanon and it posted art of female Jax, and that means that's the only valid interpretation whatsoever. It's like, no. Do you think that Greedo shot first? Is the author's interpretation the only interpretation?
Alex, don't forget that Doug Walker, on his review with an interview with Michael Clayton in the Turtles movie, he ended up deciding to attract people with takes like Greedo shot first. Basically, as a means to distract the audience from whatever hot takes he'll have about the Ninja Turtles movie, he'll end up insert a hot take. Basically, it's because Doug had takes that some people disagree One of those takes was saying that the American businessman guy should have been the Shredder instead of who they got.
That's not even a take. That's just what they were going to do, and then they took it out.
Because the audience.
His name is Eric Sachs. That's the Americanized version of Doug.
God.
Like, if you're gonna fuck up all the way. No.
It's like you commit and then half-pass it. Fuck up halfway.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, there's also I'd be like the trans community. Blame Jax, the guy who's an asshole for the entire season and everyone hated up until they suddenly flip on his tongue. They suddenly flip on his tongue, thinking that now that he's trans. I never understood I'm just like, guys, this is not the representation.
Yeah, this is
there's other shows that could probably do that for you. You know, just a thought.
Like Jax is not the guy you want as your the highly aggressive trickster character, or with the toxic personality. Nihilistic and asocial. Yeah, well, see, I understand it, and then because you go into his backstory, you understand why he is the way he is, and why he reacts the way he does. But at the same time, like if you want positive representation, this is not it. And also at the same time, if you want representation at all, why are we talking it? Because the show persistently refers to Jax as he throughout. Even after the little montage.
Probably is you don't want to go with the person who has the name.
Yeah. Yeah.
How Jax tried to act like he doesn't care about anybody, but he cares.
See, that's the thing, is throughout the entire series, and this also goes back to people massively misinterpreting Jax as a character. People will bitch and whine and moan about it, oh, Jax is such a dick, and then you look at all the things that he does that actually keep people on track, and how he's actually quite caring despite his aloof nature.
Yeah, he'll find a way to keep people on track, but it's a very cocky.
He's an asshole, but he's not an asshole who doesn't care, especially considering that he outright blames himself for what happened to Softmo. He outright knows that Rivet's fake is his fault, you know?
And he has everybody's room.
Exactly. That's the thing. Jax isn't just out here causing problems for people. So he's like a. I wouldn't be surprised if in the real world he was a Boy Scout, because he's always prepared for some kind of bullshit. It sort of feeds into his attempt at aping the all-knowing trickster archetype that Bugs Bunny is. But I think that the best argument of if Jax was actually trans, he would have had some kind of thing about his in-game avatar, kind of like Zooble does. Because Kane tried to make Zooble's avatar customizable. Zooble could... Fuck, I can't steer this goddamn boat!
You know,
Alright, you take care.
Take care.
So...
kinds of people, I take it.
Yeah, because I was saying that things in the ADC finale don't match up. That idea of Jack's being trans, and somebody said, it was like, well, what about the Stevie Wonder song? The Stevie Wonder song sung by a male singer about a female subject, and guess what's in that scene? Guess what the subject of that scene is? The relationship between Jax and Pomni. Almost like it's being sung from his perspective about her.
Again, literally.
You fucking retard.
These people, I swear to God.
Somebody actually made an edit of Sonic Frontiers feature Stevie Wonder song, but with a montage of Sonic's various endeavors when he during the moment where he gets his full corrupted and various attempts to rescue his friend. And from their end.
Alright.
But the ending was bittersweet at the other end.
Yeah, I wish there was more. I can't wait for the manga to take like 10 years to finish and then have a much better ending.
Oh,
A proper,
Alex.
fleshed out ending.
Alex, please tell me you've read the Zelda mangas.
I was making a reference to the Evangelion manga, but sure.
Because Twilight Princess took a long-ass time to finish.
Like, you know your needs were met, but it's not like they were met in a way that you really cared for, you know?
Like, it's real, you asked for it, just it wasn't what you were expecting. Right?
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. Would you like the monkey claw, Philip? Oh, yeah. Yeah, at this point, with the whole digital circus stuff, at this point I'm just curious to see how Game Oververse is gonna unfold after that pilot. Yeah. And I looked at the voice cast for that. It's very interesting who they got for the Japanese side of that dub.
Interesting, we got Latin.
Yeah.
I wonder who was voicing his character in Japanese.
I think it's Wataru Takagi, I believe. Who's
Can you Hickory
Okuyasu.
Dickory shut the hell up?
Who's like, oh, I found it. I can pull up the list. Okay. So, for the Japanese voice cast for Game Oververse, for Kid, he is voiced by Nana Mizuki.
Oh,
Voice
that's my
yeah.
girl.
Yeah. And actually, okay, Wataru Takagi voices Gobbles, Okuyasu, and Kabuto. Yeah, but okay. For Kaboodle, he is played by Atsushi Imaruoka, who is oh, he was that one character from JoJo, the one who turned himself into the machine in part 2. Stroheim.
Oh, yeah, Stroheim. The magic of engineering.
And he was the Japanese voice of Winston, Overwatch.
Oh.
Whom in English is voiced by Kristen Freeman.
by Crispin Freeman.
So for the voice of Flappers and Crab Girl, we got Code Geass Superstar Jun Fukuyama and Persona 5's Joker. Alright, so those are the heroes of the series, but for the villains, Warwick is voiced by hey, my boy Ryo Horikawa, Vegeta and Captain Falcon. Hello. Heyo.
Did Horikawa voice Captain Falcon in the F-Zero anime?
No, that was Hideyuki Tanaka. And yeah.
Sorry, I only accept that in Japanese. I only accept Ryo Horikawa as Captain Falcon. Because come on.
Yeah.
How do you get a better voice than that?
And the fact that Ryo Horikawa had to do all of his lines without his Japanese accent slipping through. Which is an incredible feat.
You know what would be a good English cast for Captain Falcon? Bruce Campbell.
I was gonna say Travis Willingham.
Okay, where is that saying? Alright, yeah, so for the villains, though, Misinformation is played by another favorite Seiyu of mine, Amiko Shimizu, Howlin, Yukiko, and Mai Shiranui.
You know, it's kind of sad, you know, speaking of Amagi,
yeah.
So Persona 4 ended up getting as predicted by many.
Yeah,
we got a recast, and there's only one right side. Amazingly, is voicing Yukiko.
Yeah, good.
And the voice cast I can break down, as I mentioned prior. Naze Tarsha as Yu Narukami, Paul Castro as Yosuke, Brianna Knickerbocker as Yukiko, and Yako as Chie, and Ari Thrash as Mary.
So if they're gonna change the voice cast, why don't they just recast the original Chie?
I think, yeah. It was Tracy Rooney originally,
It was
but
Tracy
then...
Rooney, but then it was Aaron Fitzgerald.
Yeah, and she was kept on for the Persona 4 anime and some of the games afterwards. Even it was carried over into Golden and BB Tag.
See, that's another thing.
Yeah?
Like, if you're going to and
I think
you have access to the original cast, which we know they do. Like, why would
they're
you
just gonna...
get the
They went the
original
cheap...
actors back?
They went the cheap approach. It's cheaper to hire you.
Is it really?
Considering it's non-union,
And also...
This is an instance where I really say that...
I mean, if there were me, there was...
If you actually care about voice acting, like, you should not be allowing actors to just step into these roles, you know?
Yeah, because you end up having a... You just end up having a FF7 remake situation all over again.
Oh, this FF7 remake has got a whole different set of problems with its voice acting, but yeah. So, like, if you actually care about voice acting as an art form, like, don't, you know, if they recast roles like this, fucking boycott it. Get on there and tell the voice actors, like, I'm not gonna be paying for this because you know, you're not the original actor for this role. And, you know, you don't have to bully them for taking the role. Just make it known that you're not gonna be supporting it.
I mean, heck, that's what I did with Persona 3 Reloaded, which I can speak from experience when I got to Terraflat.
You know what that'll lead to? That'll lead to fewer actors taking over roles when voice actors are still around. And people are like, why is that a big deal? Because in Japan,
generally are pretty good at maintaining consistency. Like with Revival, they got mostly everyone back. You know, Daisuke Namikawa, Shotaro Morikubo, Yui Horie, Amikashi Mizu, and Kana Hanazawa.
Yeah, it's kind of odd that Japan are the only ones that are able to make something like voice acting stick. All
With some exceptions.
Or Canada.
Yeah.
They always got around.
But
like it's one thing if they're in a different series, like there's Spider-Man, and then there's Spider-Man and Amazing Friends, and then Spider-Man the Animated Series, and then Spider-Man Spectacular, which is like, okay, I get it, different art style, different team, whatever. But okay,
that's a good idea.
And in some of those Spider-Man series that
we've had some lovely iconic interpretations of these characters, but at the same time, wouldn't you rather have a situation where we have an equivalent of a Kevin Conroy as Spider-Man, you know?
I mean, heck, there was even a couple
if Christopher
times.
Daniel Barnes had kept voicing Spider-Man, and wouldn't it have been nice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. But the thing is,
Just like it would have been nice if maybe like other Spider-Man actors had stuck around in the role instead of them pulling out fucking Drake Bell and whoever the new guy is, who's somehow worse than Drake Bell. I didn't like Drake Bell's Spider-Man, I have to admit.
Josh Keaton.
I don't know.
Josh Keaton. Drake Bell's also Spider-Man. I don't know if we could have kept Josh Keaton.
I wouldn't have mind him voicing Spider-Man in Rival. I think he voices
No, that's James Earl Taylor.
Oh, Iron Man. I remember.
Yeah, he voices Iron Man in that game.
I guess I'm trying to give every character a unique voice actor to explain why, you know, Nolan North is in Deadpool.
Back to what I was saying, Back to what I was saying, but yeah, because like Dragon Ball was one of those cases where they generally have been pretty good about maintaining consistency and some recasting exceptions. Like one of them I brought up before this recording was Mr. Satan / Hercule being played by Masashi Ibara for DBZ Kakarot. But well, for the Japanese side, I mean. Yeah, but the Japanese side.
But what I'm saying is that if it was like a different series, if it was like if it was a remake of the same show, same series, same property, same exact one, they're bringing back, like say, X-Men '97, where they brought back half the cast that were still alive, it's like, okay, I get you have to chase some of the voice actors, but the fact that you try to get every single person from the original show back, that's good. Because
Except for the people who cast for racist reasons, but yeah.
Yeah, like I didn't like the fact that they cast Jubilee, but at the end of the day, they still tried to recast everything. They still tried to get
the recastings they did, they tried to keep them. They didn't make them like flat racist stereotypes like Ada Wong.
Oh, right, yeah.
Is that if it's a different iteration, different adaptation, then okay, I get why you want to change the voice. But if it's something like a series that they're trying to start off where they left off, and then the same series or years later, it's like, okay, you gotta try bringing back multiple voice actors. Granted, Cyclops is now dead, rest in peace, but that's Cyclops out there. Right next to Cyclops from X-Men Evolution.
But he was also the voice of Billy Blazes.
And also Moroku and Inuyasha and Gatsu would come back as Yashihime, even if it's just for one episode.
He had a great voice.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's kind of in a nice little cheeky callback to, you know, Goku coming full circle. Ian James Corlett was brought in to take over as Moroku.
They couldn't. I don't get. Okay, that's another thing. If the guy's dead, right, or you can't voice act anymore for any reason, like say throat cancer, mute, or he just stepped away from the limelight, that kind of thing. If you're gonna get someone, if you're gonna recast someone, at least make sure they remotely sound similar.
They got fucking Goku to voice the Vice President in Devil May Cry. Instead of getting, oh, I don't know, fucking Roger Craig Smith. Guy who has a perfect
Ian James Corlett, he means
Conroy
that Sonic.
impression.
And going into another thing, like, so for the 1,000-Year Blood War anime, people were wondering if the voice actor, if Jameson Price, who had been voice acting Yasuhiro Sato, aka Chad, had for a while after Gordon stepped down during the we don't speak about bleach filler in this household.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, some people were wondering Jameson Price was going to come back after 1,000 Blood War, but he ended up deciding to step down from the role because he felt that he was denying somebody that could accurately represent Chad's ethnicity. Yeah.
Oops.
And look at it
Oh,
this way.
That only Mexicans can voice Mexicans?
I guess according to their logic.
Thanks a lot, Krusty.
Keep in mind.
Naughty Shankar.
Also keep in mind, I actually kind of like the guy they got to replace him because Alan Mesa is at least consistent with his Chad voice. Unlike Price, he kind of gave up.
Oh yeah. That also brought up another thing. When there's so the human version of the ADC cast, right? Because they show live action versions of the ADC cast in the analog, right?
Yeah. They had like separate actors for like the real life version.
Yeah. What?
What?
Hello.
Oh.
Anyway,
Oh, hey, man.
They had separate live action actors for them. And then people were starting to bitch about how the ethnicities didn't line up. It was just like, you do realize that all this footage was shot probably like years after the primary voice actors were cast for these characters, right?
Are we talking about race swaps?
No.
That's what we're talking about.
We're talking about the live action cast of ABC.
Hey, what?
ABC. The Amazing Digital Circus.
Damn, I can't believe Gizmo's alive.
What? No, I didn't say to do that. You fucking game.
But yeah, I look back with Dragon Ball. Like, some of the castings I do get with time. That's where I did notice a lot of the recastings happened more so during the early arcs. Saiyan and Namek. Not so much Andrew. They still got everyone back regardless at the time. Yeah. Japanese is not as bad from what I have seen.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then again, I mean, the Dragon Ball a lot.
Yeah, and so they're pretty much very... And Toei... But it at least does show someone within Toei does care what they do as much consistency as they can. Even with some cast exceptions.
Probably the best guys to do this point. At this point, they've done that I have.
Never forget that, guys, in regards to the video game, hey Vic, Dragon Ball Z video game. And you can see
like,
Vic.
oh god.
No. Oh, Vic's exact reaction was like instinctively clutches his throat. Oh, because of the fact that he genuinely thought he wasn't going to be voicing Broly anymore. Because after Bio Broly, he was like, "You tell me the truth. Is he really dead this time?"
Chris, that would be like, yeah.
No, I don't know who it was who was doing the voice recording thing for ADR work at the time. For release
I'm looking it up. Oh, the voice director for Bio Broly is Eric Vale. This was during a weird time where there was like a bit of a rotation in voice directing.
Yeah, I remember Mike McFarlane did the voice directing for the first movie, and he actually was the one who breaking that thing. And at first, Vic seemed enthusiastic about getting me into Dragon Ball. Great! What do I have to do? And then they just tell him, yell, scream, yell, Kakarot.
Okay. I'm looking at BoJack Unbounded, Broly's second coming. Those were done by Christopher Bevins. Eric Vale did Fusion Reborn. Wrath of the Dragon was both Eric Vale and Zach Bolton.
I think this is before Chris Sabat.
And Chris Kaysen, who is our current Mr. Popo, he did Super Android 13. Okay, Barry Watson did Return of Cooler, and then Chris Sabat did Cooler's Revenge.
Hi-ya! I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and turn in for the night.
Yeah, since Gizmo's already won. Yep. So we.
Haha! And by the way, Ben, I saw James Corgi McCloud. that fucking line delivery, yo.
Do a barrel roll.
Barrel roll.
Oh god, that was like the lamest way I could say. Do a barrel roll.
Barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
Hey, do a barrel roll, you motherfucker!
Alright, so I guess we'll call for the night. And next time on the Mehcast, I'll be doing Digimon Story
Pretty much around the week, next week, yeah. Next week I'm gonna be off towards con that weekend. Next week.
Enjoy. And next time.
Oh yeah.
I'm on.
It will be up on my Instagram, Sonic. So don't you worry.
Till then, you know it's Ben myself
And Gizmo. Oh, you can also find him on.
I'm a
Gizmo.
I'm going to be streaming Star Fox in a few days. God help me.
Oh, Kevin, by the way, you'll be happy to hear. There's a Blu-ray collection for the Cam Clark, He-Man, and the Masters of the Universe series.
Oh, nice. We should watch that together.
He-Man!
Give me a moment.
The
I need.
Masters of the Universe.
Give me a moment.
The 2000s version.
They're also doing a Blu-ray version of the original too.
Give me a moment. I need to queue up a certain bison of M's.
Someone described it sounds like gay.
Yeah. So anyway, we will see you guys. eyes on.
Oh wait, I haven't
Friday.
plugged in.
On Friday for hopefully for potentially Wheel of Smash, where because of where the wheel landed, we are stuck playing as the girl who can only who can only introduce herself in Hi and I'm and Daisy, exclusively in that order.
Oh, right. My plugin. Right.
Yep.
You can find me on Twitter at ultimate_0x and Instagram at ultimate0x, respectively, on both platforms.
So until then,
I digress.
and on Saturday we'll be watching Pokemon Movie 12, Arceus and the Jewel of Life.
Oh yeah, the 12th, and sort of a follow-up from. Damn it!
I'm sorry. Who
A-
speaks sus?
No Gen Z terms in my home when I'm around, please. But anyways, it's But yeah, Arceus, essentially a sort of follow-up from Giratina and the Sky Warrior. From
Until next
the
time.
little bits I have picked up.
Bye, everybody.
Take care, everybody, and